Lindberghs are living at her parents' house. Surely they have all the money in the world. We've stopped. Why? We're only halfway up the drive, nowhere near the house. And yet the chauffeur is out of the car. He's coming round to open the door. Hastily, I straighten myself, tugging at my gloves, the edge of my jacket, round the heel of my hand over my skirt. I get out to see a woman standing at the door of a small stone cottage. She's in her mid-40s, wearing a smart suit, dark hair pulled back in a chignon. For a second, I brace myself. Dear Lord, it's her. But this woman is too old, the clothes too sensible, the gaze too frank in its assessment. "Miss Gow?" she says. "Yes?" I hate the question mark. "Kathleen Sullivan. We spoke on the phone." I remember. Secretary to Elizabeth Morrow, the grandmother. Strange that the mother doesn't do the interviewing. But of course, she's up the hill, in the big white house, with the baby. It occurs to me, I may never get inside that house, may never get to meet him. This could well be as far as they let me go. "They'll want to meet you, get to know you," Mary said when she told me she'd put me up for the job. The thing is, she's wrong. They don't. Knowing you, really knowing you, is the last thing they want. What they want to find out is, can you be who we need you to be? Now, standing on the gravel path, I can tell the assessment has started. Am I Miss Gow? Probably. But who is Miss Gow? A name tells her nothing. I've sent a letter. How much of it is lies? The recommendations, are they honest? Have they told her everything she needs to know? Not likely. Everyone wants this job. But do I want it for the right reasons? Should she let me in? She waits so long, I think for a moment she's decided no, actually. But then she stands back from the door and I say, "Thank you," to the invitation that hasn't been made. It's a nice office they've given Mrs. Sullivan. Pretty, with curtained windows and a lovely blue and white rug. It's snug, low-ceilinged in the way of cottages. Her desk barely fits, and the two armchairs are so close they don't leave much room for your legs. I cross my ankles, look appreciatively around the room so I don't have to face her just yet. She asks if the ride over from Tenafly was all right. I say, yes, thank you. Then add, "Thank you for sending the car." She smiles briefly. They'd send the car for anyone. It's not a mark of favour. When she puts my letter on the desk, I feel a jolt of panic. Certain I've made a mistake, spelled my own name wrong, written Sheboygan instead of Chicago. You didn't give the Mosers' name, nor their telephone number, I remind myself. There's no way for her to know you ever worked for them. No way for her to get in touch. "I understand you come recommended by Mary Beatty." Mary works as a maid for Elizabeth Morrow, the sister, but I can't imagine her recommendation greatly impresses Mrs. Sullivan. "Yes, we're good friends." "We're not, but it sounds better than saying I've met her a few times through my sister-in-law." "We like to trust our people," she says. "How old are you?" It's a simple question that covers a multitude of others. I hesitate. 26. A slight raise of the eyebrow. Some experience, not much for the number of years. Boyfriend, fiancé. "And I have it right, it's Miss Gow?" "It is." She sifts through papers. My letter, the Gibbs reference. What else could you have about me? "How long have you been in America, Miss Gow?" Precise, I think. Be elegant and precise. Recrossing my ankles, I say,